And to talk about Sookie, and obviously we know that she's telepathic. When will we learn in the first season why she's that? And explain exactly what that means, especially in her dating life.
Well, in the first season, we actually don't learn why she's telepathic. But you do see, I think it's in the second episode, a series of really, really horrific flashbacks of bad dates that she's gone on, where she can unfortunately hear exactly what her companion is thinking. And it's sort of an explanation to Bill as to why she doesn't have a social life, so to speak. And it's quite limiting, not to mention when she's at work, she works in a bar, so imagine how many people's incredibly annoying internal monologues she has to either hear or spend all her day blocking out. So it's quite a big social impediment in every way. And then with her friends, she sort of puts it as it would be, unethical to listen in. So it's a challenge for her.
Charlaine, maybe you can jump in here too. She has this kind of naughty cheerleader thing about her. I mean, she's got that, she's got a tan, a really dark tan, and of course the blonde hair. Now, does she willingly put it out there, or is she truly naive that she's this little sex bomb?
She's got a great
You wrote it. It's partly both. She enjoys being young. She enjoys being pretty. She knows she's pretty. She knows she's sexy. And it's constantly frustrating that she really can't do anything about it. It's very hard for her to date a regular guy, as Anna really illustrates in the second episode when she's listening to all her bad dates. She enjoys being who she is. She enjoys being a woman. She wants to have a relationship. It's just trying to find a guy she can tolerate.
I'm sorry, is it okay if we can say that she's a virgin? She's a virgin? Do you get it? She's a virgin? Is that okay? And she's a virgin because she knows exactly what the guys are thinking.
Well, because I don't think she's let anyone close enough to her to lose her virginity. Because they'd be sitting in a car or across a table with them seems to be plenty of too much information as far as their internal monologue.
Now, Stephen, when Bill walks in the bar, it's obvious that attraction is instantaneous. Now, does Bill see this as a forbidden love, or is it going to stay lust for a while and turn into love, or what is the nature of the relationship?
I think when he first comes into the bar, he is coming to Kwanten to live. So he's coming back to this town of his ancestors, just to try and live a good life, mainstreaming on the synthetic blood. And he sees this girl that he can't understand why she's different to everybody else. He doesn't understand to begin with that she's telepathic. But he knows that there's something other about her, that there is something about her that just makes her different from everybody else, and he's compelled by it. He's completely taken over by her otherness, and he wants to get to know her and see what it is that she has.
Alan, will this relationship be the core of the series? If not the first season, then the seventh season as well? Let's be honest. Will it be about? Will these two be the core?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
the relationship. Will this relationship serve as the core of the show?
This relationship will serve as a core of the show. I don't think it. I mean, there are many relationships that become the core of the show, and the relationship and the various problems that are presented will definitely be a big part of the show. Absolutely.
Will there be a build of will they or won't they have sex in the first season?
Will there be a build-up of will they or won't they have sex?
Yes.
Yes. I'm not saying how long it's going to last, but
Not very.
No. There will be several episodes where you're thinking, oh, they're going to do it.
having sex with a vampire that you'll establish?
Yes. Yes, because vampires, sexuality and their need, their thirst for blood are kind of intertwined.
So now, that is another like a B story that's going through the series as well. The notion of women having sex with vampires. What does that represent in the series? Could you explain a little bit about that?
Well, it's not just women. In the world that Charlaine has created, vampires are now a part of culture, and they're very mysterious, exotic, to some sexy creatures, and there are many humans of both sexes and all kinds of sexual persuasions who really want to hook up with vampires. They're called fangbangers.